My name is Louisa. I started with Fair Start last September. When I first came along, I wasn't really sure what was going to be involved. I'd been given a pamphlet from my work coach and it was very much a volunteer programme, but it was stressed to me that it wasn't like the old job clubs that were run before. It was very much one-on-one, so you got the individual needs, everything was tailored to what your requirement was. So that appealed to me because you always think job clubs are about CVs and interview skills, and that wasn't what I was struggling with at the time. It was my health and my confidence. Lois, who's my coach, made it really easy for me. So Lois and I had a few meetings and she realised through talking to me that I liked doing arts and crafts. So there was a craft class running. Within about 10 minutes, all the girls were, coaxing me out of my shell, having a laugh with me. And I settled in really quickly and really easily into the class, which surprised me because I didn't think I would at all. So, and then it started becoming the thing I looked forward to most in the week was coming along to craft class. So although I'm quite a crafty person, I hadn't done the items that we were doing in class. It was book craft and I hadn't done anything like that. So it was fascinating, it was really interesting and I got into it really quickly. And Martine obviously noticed that I had progressed a lot quicker than the other adult learners. So I would maybe do a little extra project, or if I was ahead I would help the other girls. So it helped my confidence greatly coming along to class. It was perfect timing, absolutely perfect timing. They didn't judge me because I had this disability, because they understood when I was in pain. There was no judgment, there was complete acceptance, and that's something that I didn't think I would find. Yeah, it was a bit of an aha moment. You think, oh my God, these people, they really get me, they really understand. So, yeah, I think that was the kind of the moment for me when you realise that the help, I was always about giving help. So getting help as well and being able to accept that help was, a bit of an eye-opener. Starting off with arts and crafts, then Lois encouraged me to go, there was an IT class running as well. So I haven't done any IT since I left school in 1991, so as you can imagine my skills are pretty outdated. So I started off brushing up just at my own pace on Excel, and then I picked that up quite quickly, which I was surprised because not being in front of a computer or really using my brain as I thought properly for a couple of years, I thought I would really struggle, but I picked it up quite quickly. And then realising that I could do this, it was a conversation I had with Lois about, it'd be good if I could get a qualification after all this study. So she said, well, you can actually study for your Nat 5 and ICT, which is Information Communication Technology, which is the current high school equivalent of the standard grade in computing science that I did back in the 90s. So I'm starting my assessment for that next week. So I'm quite excited about that. It'll be good to have something up to date under my belt that I can use going forward for applying for jobs once I've had my surgery. And even if I don't use it going forward, it's always a handy thing to have. When I started, I was very depressed and I was anxious, and I couldn't even look people in the eye when I walked into a room. I would be very closed down. So through my work with Lois, she had arranged for me to meet with a occupational therapist through the NHS. I very much felt ruled by my depression and anxiety. It controlled me. It was in charge of whether I went out that day or not. It was in charge of whether I go up that day or not. So now, being able to identify that I have these situations and these triggers, I can cope with them a lot better. After the behavioural therapy, I got lucky enough to get some counselling, which was through Action in Mind. Action in Mind are a charity in Stirling who provide counselling for people with mental health conditions. And that counselling absolutely changed my life. I'm now a happy person, I'm now a confident person, and although I've got my arthritis and I'm not working, I'm living my best life right now. I'm the best version of myself I have ever been.